What's up, guys? It's your boy Justin. So for Dungeon Dwellers podcast, we're reviewing Fate Grand Order First Order. Not a convoluted name for an anime film at all. Type Moon. And this is a 2016 anime film, which is an hour and 12 minutes or 15 minutes if you include the credits. It was produced by Lay Duce and distributed by Aniplex, right? And this is obviously part of the Fate Stay Night franchise. This is based off a game by Type Moon, which there is on the if you go on the App Store or Google Play or whatever, there is a Fate gotcha game called Fate Grand Order. I don't know if if this anime is based off of that game or an older game. I'm not sure, right? So the story for this movie, it takes place in 2016, right? And it's basically Quantum Leap meets Fate and like Evangelion. Right, so the anime is about our main character. What was his name again? Oh my God, give me a sec. My anime list, help me out. I forgot. That's the thing where it's like they keep calling him Master Candidate 48 that I forgot the guy's name. Oh, apparently it is this anime film is based off the mobile game. His name is Ritsuka Fujimaru, which there was one of the doctor from like Evangelion was called Ritsuka, the blonde chick with who was banging Gendo. So it's like, is that an intentional Evangelion reference? I don't know. So it's like it's about this main character named Ritsuka Fujimaru. Yeah, and he was recruited to join this research facility called Chaldea, which is in Antarctica, right? Or at least that's where it looks like it is. And it's basically this research facility run by mages, right? Who have this machine that has the ability to project like humanity's like survival, right? And it's like this it's just like planet with under like in the middle of a gyroscope kind of thing. And when it turns red, that means within 100 years humanity's going to go extinct, right? So they have this machine called ray shifting that teleports masters into different times and like different dimensions, and that they have to figure out how to fix the anomalies in those parallel dimensions or times, so they can protect humanity's future, right? And they're also on a mission to collect holy relics and stuff like that. So on Ritsuka Fujimaru's first day at Chaldea, there's sabotage. Almost all the master candidates were killed, and a lot of the command staff were also killed in an explosion, right? And while that's going on, he gets ray shifted into Fujiki City, where the fifth Holy Grail War took place, right? And he's there along with his friend Mash, right? Or Mash Kyrillite, who was critically injured during the explosion, right? And she was able to survive because a heroic spirit made a contract with her, and it turned her into a demi spirit, right? Uh, a person that can turn into a heroic spirit, and her class is the Shielder, and her weapons is big ass like cross-shaped shield, right? Which there in the usual Fate animes, there is no such thing as a Shielder class, but she's a shield. But that's what she is. And Ritsuka is her master, and he even has command seals, right? So another person that was teleported along with them is Olga Marie, who's the young female mage that's in charge of Chaldea, along with the main engineer, Professor Leth, who was killed or mysteriously missing. And they have this also this pet dog / cat looking thing with flowing white hair called Foe, who looks super cute. While they're at Fujiki City, they get attacked by zombies and enemy servants, which are basically, this is like an alternate timeline of the Fifth Holy Grail War. So, you know, Saber, aka Artoria, is evil. So is Archer, right? And you have like Ryder, aka Medusa from Fate Stay Night, has a different class in this series, in this movie. She's a Lancer, and the Lancer from Fate Stay Night, who was Kulan, who's like the son of light, Ireland's son of light, you know, mythological hero, is in this film as a caster who joins up with Mash and Ritsuka, where they have to fight and defeat the evil Saber, right? And then the true villain of the movie reveals himself, the Saboteur, because it was obviously sabotage, right? Yeah, so what do I think about this movie? First, I kind of, not a huge fan of the direction that that Type Moon is taking the Fate franchise, where they're going more like sci-fi, cyberpunk, right? Especially with Fate Extra, because I was like looking into the Fate Extra anime, and after playing like Fate Extella, it very much comes off like that was them trying to do like, let's do Fate Stay Night, but meets like Sword Art Online. So they're like ripping off Sword Art Online. Oh, which is like, fuck, like, so I kind of don't like the sci-fi direction they're taking the franchise, but overall, as a standalone movie, I thought it was good. There was good action, the animation was good. Lots of CGI though. Lots of CGI, and I kind of don't like that Ritsuka Fujimaru, I'll just call him Fujimaru, is a master, and he's obviously, you can't be a master unless you're a mage, right? Doesn't use any spells whatsoever. He's a fucking worse mage than Shiro. If that's even fucking possible. Well, it is possible, because he can't even do any fucking magic whatsoever. And yeah, and something I don't get about this master and servant kind of thing going on in this anime, because like they're they're a master and servant team that's supposed to go out and investigate, you know. Why is it that he uses up one of his command seals and it disappears, right? Why does he even need command seals, right? And if it does, why do they automatically disappear? Because he's not fighting in a Holy Grail war. He's, you know, this is part of, like, you know, he's on a, like, a quest, kind of journey kind of thing, right? So he's gonna need, like, those command seals, right? Because, like, he used, like, the command seal, the power up Mash during her fight with Saber, right? So that kind of does. I don't know. Do they come back? I have no fucking idea. Right? But yeah, I thought Caster, aka Kukulon, however you pronounce his name, who's obviously. What's great here is they brought back Tony Oliver to voice Caster, which is, you know, he was Lancer in Fate Stay Night. He is and he even makes a joke. Hey, when you summon, if you ever summon me again, summon me as a Lancer, right? Which I don't know why he would want to be a Lancer, because, like, he is way more powerful and badass as a caster than as he is a Lancer. Because it's like Noble Phantasm is him summoning this giant Wicker Man, a giant Wicker Man, and there's like a badass scene where he summons his giant Wicker Man and he takes an enemy servant, right, and puts it inside of the cage. Because if you've ever seen Wicker Man, or like Burning Man, like you know, you should know what, like, you know, Wicker Man looks like. So he's like it's like a giant made out of wood, and there's like a cage in its torso. So it puts, like, the enemy servant in the cage, and then it fucking lights itself on fire and it explodes, right? So it's like, holy fuck, that's a badass, like, you know, Noble Phantasm for a caster, right? So yeah, I thought that was cool. But yeah, also they didn't get. I watched the English dub, and they didn't get, like, Kate Higgins. They got, like, whoever did Saber's voice in Fate Zero, which, yeah, she sounds like Kate Higgins. I don't know. I kind of would prefer if they just got Kate Higgins back, but I guess maybe, like, I think since a lot of people bitch and complain about Fate Stay Night, like, the original anime, they're like, oh, let's fucking forget the voice actors, right? Which is bullshit. But overall, I thought this was a decent film. You know, it's a bit short. I'm not a fan of the CGI, but I thought the action was good, and, like, I think if you're a fan of the Fate franchise, you'll probably like this. Yeah, so I'm giving it, you know, 6 out of 10. It's not great, but it's worth a watch, and it's on Netflix. Watch it on Netflix before they take it out, like they took off fucking Fate Zero.